Hello, my name is Mark Struthers, and I'd like to welcome you to this VTC course on Adobe's flagship, industry-leading cross-platform video editing software program, Premiere Pro Creative Cloud. Now, to get started, in this introductory tutorial, I'm not specifically going to look at Premiere Pro because I want to quickly discuss the ramifications of those initials that now follow Premiere Pro, or in fact, pretty much any Adobe program, the initials CC, standing for Creative Cloud. As you'll probably know, the Creative Cloud isn't an entirely new Adobe concept. It has been around for quite a while now. However, just in case you are brand new to Premiere Pro CC, or Adobe in general, it's worth me mentioning there are some fundamental changes that could have a far-reaching effect on the way that you work and interact with any Adobe programs from this point onwards. I say all this because Creative Cloud has changed the way that you will fundamentally work with Premiere Pro, or as I said a moment ago, pretty much any Adobe program, in that you will have to pay a monthly charge to use it. That said, at the time of authoring this course, it seems Adobe has started to introduce yearly payment plans too. Either way, monthly or yearly, you will be able to take advantage of what Premiere Pro has to offer and any updates it takes on, but if you cancel your subscription, you won't be able to use the program. So, to reiterate that, if you do stop paying your monthly or yearly subscription, then from that point, understandably, you'll not be able to use the program, but what you might also need to consider is that any projects that you have created in that time, i.e. the lifetime of your subscription, well, you won't be able to open those projects in the previous version of Adobe programs, i.e. the CS6 versions. Anyway, all that said, what will we be looking at here during this course? Well, I will be looking at many of the features available as we build a project using footage that was captured predominantly with an iPhone, but also with other digital video cameras too, and recorded as part of a series of walks around the countryside close to where I live. Now, I realise some people might think using iPhone footage in combination with other digital video footage is tantamount to being sacrilegious when using such a high-end professional video editing program. However, the reason for doing it this way is because I wanted to illustrate how easy it is to mix together higher quality footage with lesser quality footage, and also some of the problems that you might not have thought about when you import iPhone footage, i.e. it has a variable frame rate. We'll get back to that as we progress. Anyway, of course, the principles of what I show you during this course will remain the same, regardless of the type of footage you bring into Premiere Pro. So, despite me using an iPhone alongside a Zoom digital video camera, you can of course take the instructions I show you and apply them to better quality footage of your own, because Premiere Pro works with multiple types of content and pretty much any video footage source. Now, I want to split the course into various sections, so that you can, if you prefer, choose to work your way through the distinct categories from start to finish, or dip in and out of categories, such as using titles or focused on audio, or even effects, and move back and forth as required. Now, if you do want to work in a linear fashion from start to finish, you'll see that we take in information initially about workflow methods and accessing different types of asset and optimizing systems to get the best performance from your PC. We'll then move on to other categories focused on creating distinct sequences and trimming clips. We'll also look at specific editing techniques, such as ripple and rolling edits, slip, split, and sliding events before moving forward again to look at effects in detail, both in terms of video effects and audio effects. There will be a section also whereby we'll look at audio in detail and the related Premiere Pro audio mixer. We will also look at correcting our footage in case it doesn't conform to broadcast quality. We'll look at working with multiple tracks and the various aspects of video editing that this entails. And we'll look at adding titles to our film prior to exporting to different formats so that the world can see what we've done. Okay, so that's a quick introduction then to what we'll be covering here. So let's get started on our look at Premiere Pro CC.